How long have we had music?
Why music is the question. I'm interested in the why question. Why music and not something else? Only in the last 5 years or so have you seen a couple of dozen scientists really poking at it and trying to get answers.
For years I'd been studying human evolution, trying to work out what makes humans distinctive from all other species of animals. And I'd been looking at things such as the way we walk and the way we talk and the way we think, and for years neglected music. Probably one of the most distinctive characteristics of humans. I often work to music. When you're trying to do serious writing, I found some pieces of music had really pretty big impact. And I began to think that through that music I can engage with my evolutionary past almost as much as I could by looking at fossils and stone artifacts. So that set me on a quest really, to try to understand how this capacity, this compulsion for musicality had evolved in our species.
His quest recently took Stephen Mythen to southern Germany. A team headed by archaeologist Nicholas Kennard has discovered ancient musical instruments dating to the Ice Age.
In Europe, first modern humans arrived around 40,000 years ago. They're making beautiful musical instruments, the first complex instruments we find. I've heard about these objects. I've never actually had the chance to see them, and it'd be thrilling. Bone flutes made from swans, the hollow bones of birds, and from mammoth ivory. Imagine having the oldest musical instrument in the world. Imagine digging it and finding it in the first place. That would be just out of the world.
There's a huge amount of back dirt that's just been dumped out on the hill, and we're slowly excavating it and finding all the material that was missed in 1931.
And that includes the little fragments of the flute, yeah?
Yeah.
The dating of these flutes can tell us how human music making developed. The bone flutes found here were made about 35,000 years ago. An even older flute was also found by the Kennard team.
Okay, Stephen. So this is the ivory flute.
Wow, this is it.
And it's the original. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 finger holes. And if you look closely, you'll see it's very fragmented. And a lot of it's missing. This white area is an addition of wax just to hold it together.
And it was entirely unique as well. No other.
There's nothing like it in the world.
The ivory flute was found nearby, at another cave in southern Germany.
So, Stephen, this is Geisenklöstle. It was excavated in the 1970s, 80s, 90s, and we re-excavated from 2000 to 2002.
The people who lived here during the European Ice Age carved the flute from the tusk of a mammoth. It tells us more about what their music was like.
And it really was remarkable when a colleague of mine, Maria Molina, discovered it. She said, "Oh, Nick, I think I found part of an ivory flute," and she had a bit of a finger hole. Then she continued to work on it for over a year and found 31 little fragments that fit together.
So this was pieced together from tiny little fragments?
Exactly.
Right.
And this is the mouth end, let's say the proximal end. This is the distal end.
This is a copy, of course, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's astonishing, isn't it? It really is a flute, then.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
There are recordings. You can hear an enormous array of tones, and the range of music you can play with an instrument like this is every bit as complicated as in a contemporary flute.
So this is the earliest flute in the world that we know of. We know of.
I think music was as much a part of daily life then as it was today.
Yes,
it was in a slightly different form. And also the caves are ideal settings for music. You have beautiful echoes, beautiful acoustics
because of natural acoustics.
Yeah.